that was possible, I'd buy a planet. I was like, Eddie, I went on stage, I was like, Eddie, if you get a planet, that shit gonna be Section 8 planet.
You gonna get the Section 8 planet?
Yeah, you gonna get the Section 8. I thought that shit gonna be in the Marcy universe.
Yo, how can you even get a planet? That's what I don't understand.
I don't even know, bro.
Hey, how do we own shit that we don't even own? Like, that's like, I guess you could sell land on Earth, but how do you sell some shit that you ain't never been to? It takes 3 years to get to Mars, I heard.
Yeah, right, leave it to the white man to figure out how to own some shit. White man tell you how to own some shit real quick. They like, hey, you know that planet that was half niggas in it? I'll tell you what, that's ours, bro. I don't know why, I just felt this hunch that it's mine now, you know? Let's see if they got some spices on there, you know?
Hey, yo, it's your boy Blast from TCP Entertainment, our newest show, I Hate It Here. This is the man, comedian Josh DeWay. He's hilarious, as you can see. Tell him a little bit about your show.
So we got this great show coming. First and foremost, you know, thank you, Billy, and thank you, Marco, for bringing me a part of the TCP team. You know, these guys have treated me with, you know, the utmost respect and has really allowed me to, you know, be myself. And I just want to take that moment and say thank you. But we have a phenomenal show, you know, coming out. It's called I Hate It Here, and it's going to be something I think the world needs, you know, because we're going to allow us to, one, laugh at people fucking up that ain't us, but also it's going to, you know, give us some positivity and something to just take our mind off of, you know, just the everyday mundane things, you know. So thank you guys again for the opportunity.
It's coming soon to all your platforms, and we might even get it on a different planet. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, hey, Bezos, watch the fuck out.
I Hate It Here, coming soon.
Yeah.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes, I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.
Are we?
Yay.
Okay.
It was a little less of a surprise this week. I appreciate it.
I got it. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
You ready?
We ready. It's a little Brave Stewart right here for y'all. This song's called Freak of the Week. Freak of the Week.
I like it already.
Oh, that was a I knew my dad. All right. Hey, Queens.
Hey.
Welcome to the Queen's Table, where we grow and we glow together.
Maintaining our crowns while supporting our sisters as well.
We promise to keep you entertained while always keeping it real.
One queen to another. Adjust your crowns and have a seat at our table.
Hey.
How was everyone's week?
Hey.
Round robin in it.
I would just like to put this out for the world to know. I'm very excited. The girls know I'm very excited about this. So my boyfriend and I are super competitive. Yesterday I whooped his ass at mini golf, poker,
Talk heavy.
and
Talk that
blackjack.
shit.
Oh my goodness.
So I just need the world to appreciate my pettiness.
Women do it
I want
better.
you to know.
Yes, we sure do.
Stop challenging us.
I took all the wins on game night.
The queens do it better. Stop challenging us for real.
She got those chips.
all facts. Look, I'll skip myself. I'm gonna go to you. How was your week?
It was alright.
It was all
I'm lying, but I'm gonna say it was alright.
Listen, your week was beautiful. We're gonna claim it this week.
Yes,
It'll be
I'm
beautiful.
alive, so next week will be a lot better.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're on the other side of the dirt.
Yes.
Monday's a fresh start.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. How was
Well,
your week?
Yes, how was
My
your
week was, I was kind of just relaxing this week.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I really did much besides like clean and cook. Fucking Betty Crocker, I am.
I feel like those weeks are so relaxing, but then at the end you're like, what
What
did
the
I do
fuck?
this week?
I swear, I woke up the one day and I was like, what? Somebody said, what day is it? I was like, Thursday. Like it's Saturday. I was like, oh.
Well, Ming did make some
Oops.
banging cornbread, and y'all gonna have to try her
she? Did
cornbread.
she?
Yeah.
I made broccoli salad again this week and I
Yes.
demolished it.
You love that.
I love
Good.
broccoli salad. I told you my nickname is Karen. Stop playing with me. Stop playing.
It was good when I tasted it. I liked it.
It was. It was really good. My mom asked, she's like, where are the cranberries? I didn't put them in.
That
Go
was a
ahead and have
debate
at it.
that day. I
It
remember
was.
that being a debate the last potluck, whether you put cranberries in.
Or
Like,
raisins, anything like that. Look,
Somebody was supposed to bring carrot salad. Whoever ate carrot salad? What is that?
I'm allergic.
who?
I
Are you
am.
actually allergic, or is that one of those things where you just say you're allergic so nobody tries to make you
If
eat
I don't
it?
want to eat it, I'm going to say no.
I'm not
But
eating
I'm
that
allergic to
shit.
carrots. Like the inside of my mouth will itch and shit. Weird shit happens. I don't like it.
The inside of your mouth itches?
Little bumps and itching.
That's
Every
a-
time I
that is
eat
kind of an
carrots, like
allergy.
raw carrots, if they're cooked, I guess it's okay. Like, I don't know.
I do that in restaurants just to make sure. Like, I'll be like, I'm allergic to mayonnaise. I will sue you if there is mayonnaise on that sandwich.
You don't like the white stuff.
I hate it.
I love mayo.
I hate it.
I did
love
that at
mayo.
Friendly's one time when I ordered a Jim Dandy and I told him, I said, I don't want no nuts. I'm allergic. Don't you know that bitch put nuts on it anyway?
I would
I'd
have
have spit it in
lawsuit.
her- I'd have spit it right in her face like Triple H.
I was
And
pissed.
just
Oh,
watched
yeah,
it
no.
go up. But let's get
I did
into
that.
it
Let's
this
get
week.
into it.
Speaking of legal matters,
Right. We're going to do celebrity gossip.
get into it.
Yes.
R. Kelly.
Kelly Kells.
Kelly Kells is back in court. He is trying to work out some sort of plea to get charges dropped, saying that he knowingly spread herpes to his victims, and he wants those charges dropped.
Those are the least of his fucking worries. Like, what the hell?
Well, he didn't tell anybody that he had any type of
That
disease.
is- it's-
I mean, like,
It's a crime.
yeah,
And
so
I'm-
charge his ass.
I was gonna say, I feel like that. I feel like if you have a disease, something uncurable, especially,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you pass it on to somebody, they have no knowledge, they have no consent. You should be held accountable for that.
Amen.
So what are the uncurable ones? Anybody know?
Herpes.
I do. Herpes,
Herpes.
HIV, AIDS.
Syphilis is one too, right?
You
Syphilis
can
is
cure
curable.
syphilis.
You can?
Yeah.
I thought it got so bad it goes to your brain and then
You let it
If you
go.
don't treat it.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
if you don't treat it.
okay.
But
Maybe
a lot of
gonorrhea
those are
is
like
curable.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of those are like that. If you don't discover it and treat
Mhm.
it right away,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
it can lead to bad things.
Yeah, chlamydia is like that. It can lead to like cervical cancer and all kinds of like uterine issues and stuff if you don't treat
I'm
it.
happy I don't got them problems.
Treat your kitties nice, lady.
And don't hang out with R. Kelly.
Exactly. Period.
My mind telling me no.
Your mind telling you no, let your vagina follow. Okay?
Yes, please.
We're going to do that. Tory Lanez shows up and pulls up at an event this week. Well, last week. And our good girl with the good knees, Megan Thee Stallion, was on the scene.
You know, we love the knees.
But, you know, he's also, isn't he on like a no contact order with her? And he can't come within a certain amount of feet.
I think it's 100. He can't come within
100
feet of
yeah.
her. Yeah.
But don't you think that either his personal assistant or the booking agent would have known
Before he said yes
before
to
he
that
said
event,
yes
they
to that
should've.
event that she was going to be there?
Even if they didn't, I feel like it's not like he stalked her. It's
Right.
not like he hunted her down and made sure he was in every tent she was in. It was clearly just they crossed paths. That's it. I don't feel like it should be, oh, let's revoke his bail and put him in jail till trial.
I think they're coming after him like this because of how he acted prior, like his whole attitude towards it.
And he was talking a lot of shit on
He was
social
talking
media.
a lot
He
of
was,
shit.
But at the end of the day, I feel like, and I'm not trying to defend him or anything like that, because he was a bitch for doing that.
Facts.
But she talks real heavy on her album.
Well,
You
yeah,
know
I'm
what I
sure,
mean?
but that's on her
Like,
album though.
Yeah.
It's on, yeah,
And
true.
but she did go back and forth a little bit. Like
She's
she
not
did,
afraid
Yeah.
of him. That's
Yeah,
my point.
yeah.
Like, she's not scared
But
of
she
him by any
shouldn't. She
means.
shouldn't be though. But I really think they should actually go after whoever booked the event for him.
See, but I mean,
Not
yeah.
like legally,
But
but
can you even control that? Like Rolling Loud is a huge festival. Like
Yeah.
people are just moving around wherever
Yeah.
they go. They're moving freely. So can you even control that?
You really, I would honestly, he should have just not even went. Like
Yeah.
the law is the law. It is
Yeah.
what it is. It's on paper. You can't say shit. Like you're on film. I'm sure everybody had their cameras out. Somebody caught the moment that y'all crossed paths because you guys are who you are.
right.
I mean, the law is the law. My
Yeah.
nigga,
Whoever
sit the hell.
snitched needs to.
That's my thing.
Right.
Like
Like,
went
who
and
was
told
Who
her?
called
snitching?
the police?
Like,
Who
come
went
on
and
now.
told? Like, was it somebody from her camp? Was it just a random stranger?
wonder.
Yeah, that's not like who tipped him off to be like, oh, he was
It
there. at the
probably
same
was.
tent.
It might have been somebody from her camp because they want that nigga gone. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was canceled and he's back.
But at
I
the end
know.
of the day, I told you nobody ever really gets canceled. They just get put on timeout and then somebody
Yeah.
likes them again. Like it's inevitable. But
Cassie don't like his ass.
and he's beefing with everybody lately though. Tory Lanez, Meek Mill won the Nelson Mandela Award and he was like taking shots at him for it.
Who Cassidy was?
No, Tory Lanez.
Oh! I was gonna say, like, wait a minute.
Tory Lanez is looking for an avenue to get back popping.
Right? Yeah, that's what it
Because
is.
right now, the biggest avenue he had was that single he had with the baby, and now the baby's almost canceled.
Yeah,
too.
now you're canceled too.
So he's just
So-
he's looking for an avenue, and any attention he can get, like, he'll take it.
It's like
Nobody cares about you anymore. I'm sorry to say.
it's like Carly Red dating Lamar Odom. Like you're just looking for a storyline.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's it.
Irrelevance.
We're not checking for
Like
him
how you
anymore.
gonna clown Meek Mills for winning the Nelson Mandela Award? What's humorous? What I don't understand.
Because he didn't get it.
Exactly,
What's
and
he
that's
do?
the only thing.
What's
we
he
want.
do for anybody?
I don't know, but his hairline needs to grow. Anyway.
Or his forehead needs to shrink.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Speaking of hairlines,
I need a balance.
let me stop. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it because I know I don't want to get canceled, and I like that man. We ain't gonna talk about Kaepernick's hairline.
I mean, I don't. Maybe he just. I can't even defend it. I'm trying to find the word. I can't defend it.
Maybe he was trying to save some money by, not flying Brittany out there to see him.
Is that was haircut money?
That was
he was
his
trying to
haircut
say.
money.
We're talking
Yeah.
Brittany Renner here.
Brittany Renner, the Instagram model.
Yeah.
Look,
Let's have a
All I see
conversation
on her page is just makeup and filters. Like that's
She's
all I
an
see
IG
pretty
model.
much.
That's
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
what she does. Yeah.
so I don't fault him for doing what he did. Like,
well, let's explain to the audience
Yes.
what exactly he did. So
who is he?
yes, so Colin Kaepernick apparently Brittany, her name's Renner, right? Yeah,
Brittany Renner.
I keep
Brittany
pronouncing
Run
it
Through. I mean, sorry, Renner.
Yeah, basically.
Brittany Run Through.
wrong. So she flew
Wow.
out to L.A. or wherever I guess he was, wherever he was. She flies out and she's hooks up with him.
She gets fucked.
She gets fucked and she goes home, and then she gets mad that he didn't pay for her flight, and she went on Twitter and put him on blast for not paying for her flight to come out there and fuck him.
Why didn't your dumb ass say something to him when you was out there getting fucked?
Not even while you were
Like-
getting fucked. I would have never bought my ticket.
No.
Like, it's one thing, like, he treated you like you are. Like, you went out there to be a whore, you got treated like one. Why are you mad?
But that's kind of my point to it. Like, you act like, and I'm sure in the rest of your life, whatever
She's
weirdos
already
you date,
exposed her hookups with
Right,
all
yes.
these celebrities.
Yeah.
so
He knew
whoever
what he was
else
doing.
you date, yeah, like I'm sure maybe they do that for you. But this is Colin Kaepernick. This man does not need to do shit to impress you. He doesn't need to fly you out anyway. And you're an IG model. You have your own money.
She got Max Shane get flued out.
Exactly. Did he
Flued.
use a
You are
condom
not
and
a
you
city
couldn't trap
girl.
him? Like, I don't understand. I don't know why you're butthurt and you felt the need to go put this online and try to blast him as if he did something wrong.
Now you're never going to
She regrets it now because they're dragging the shit out of her.
They should. They're
dragging her ass.
What's the internet saying?
That she's stupid for going out there and paying for your own ticket. Like, why'd you go out
I'm
there
not paying
anyway?
you.
And
That's
then
like paying to get fucked.
yeah, then why are you gonna go on the internet and then try to drag him? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should even went.
Should have just wrote
I'm
about
pretty
him in
sure
your
he
next
told
book.
her ahead of time that he wasn't gonna pay for her ticket.
I'm sure he
The
did.
second she had to book it, like, he probably was doing.
Dang,
I
you
never
that
had One
thirsty.
of them men be like, "Come see me,
Mhm.
come see me."
Mhm.
Why I always gotta come to you? Because you
Pull
don't got
up.
no car and you don't want to pay for Uber.
Exactly.
Pull up.
Right?
Exactly.
No, send for me,
Come scoop me. No.
or I'm not coming.
No.
Yeah.
We're not doing
Period.
it.
Like, I would have never booked my own flight, especially for a man like that. Like,
Yeah.
you should already have that arranged
Mhm.
if you cared about me anyway.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, like, I think it was probably a plot from the beginning because she's already got a record of putting out here all of her little hookups and who she's been with
Uh-huh.
and all of that. The second he even gave her the opportunity to
You
come
heard
out
what that
there,
pussy like.
yeah, the second that happened, she didn't care if she was gonna have to book her ticket or not because she knew she was gonna put it on blast regardless.
Mhm.
She intentionally, because what woman would?
Right.
What woman's gonna be like, you got all this money, you got this lifestyle, you want me to come out? You need to fly me out there.
If you
then.
want to tell all of that, I definitely would have been like, yeah, girl, he flew me out and he fucked me.
Mhm.
I'm like, I didn't pay for your flight. Like, that's the last thing he would have said, sis. You should have
Yeah.
just said that he flew you out. Like,
Yeah.
you going to tell people you got the dick. Now you make people look at you like you're dumb
Mhm.
because you are. What the
It
fuck?
was a
I
plot,
would have
though.
wanted to know
It
what the
was a
package
plot.
looked like.
You can
With
write
him,
that up.
I'm
Like, that's a
curious.
business write-off.
Mhm.
Who cares about the
Flight
damn
could've been
flight?
A business write-off. That's not even money out of his pocket. He could have been like, this is for Nike.
Just do it.
Here's the flight.
Like, I'm interviewing an assistant.
Word up. Seriously.
She assists my penis.
Exactly. She brought the fabrics.
Oh my
I mean, if
god.
she brought the condoms.
Yes.
Because this ain't pregnant. Because if she was, she'd have said that already. She'd have been feeling 1 week pregnant.
I wonder if there's gonna
Taking
be
one of
more
them pictures,
though.
like,
Yeah,
I was
like I
just
wonder if
thinking
there's
that.
gonna be more that's gonna come from this. Like,
Mhm.
why does she keep? Is there bad blood? Why do you keep feeling the need to put these men on blast? Or is it just that you want the publicity, that you want the fame?
Why
off
would
of-
she even
She
want
wants
that
to toss your
publicity
person.
though?
look
Like,
at Superhead.
I know.
But don't you? Where's she? Is that?
I
a
haven't
good
heard.
game
I haven't
plan?
heard from her in a while.
She goes with Eddie Winslow.
What?
She was fucking with Eddie Winslow.
Oh my god.
You remember Eddie Winslow? Family
up.
Matters.
Family
I swear.
Matters. Are you
I'm
serious?
I'm pretty sure.
Shut up.
I might be wrong.
Hold on.
Superhead and Eddie Winslow.
Yeah, Superhead. Yeah, they were married.
Yeah, Superhead and Eddie Winslow. I knew it.
So
She
your
was a
game
Winslow.
plan and that book and tossing your pussy around got you
Eddie Winslow.
a D-rated celebrity.
You're
Congratulations.
still- You're still rated A in my book.
And they're divorced.
I think his name is Darius
Oh my
McCarthy.
god. Her
I
head
think.
must not be that
Something like
good.
that.
And
Yeah, I think
or-
his real name's Darius McCarthy or something like that.
He hasn't
It doesn't
done
matter,
anything in
but
a
he's
while.
Eddie Winslow. Your name's always gonna be
forever,
Eddie.
forever. It's just like
Oh my god. I still can't believe that.
Yeah, Superhead married Eddie Winslow.
She sucked everybody else's dick.
Exactly,
She-
exactly. He's
she-
the only
I
one
get-
that kept her.
Yeah, like, oh, that's messed
But that's
up.
the thing too. Like if that's your
He was trying to turn her
reputation,
hoe into
and
a
that's what
housewife.
you're known for. What man is going to lock that down? Because no matter
Eddie
who,
Winslow.
no matter who, you're getting clowned.
Someone with morals.
You're getting
That
clowned.
guy ain't got no
He got
morals.
morals from Carl all those years.
No, that he was not on Fresh. This was not Dr. Phil. All right, this nothing.
Here's the thing, though. You think it from a monogamous standpoint. Some of these dudes want a freak because they want to live a freak lifestyle. So
Yeah.
sometimes you can only marry a freak so you can be a freak.
Well, she should have married Trick Daddy or Uncle Luke.
Uncle
then,
Luke, yes.
But then once you marry the freak, and because you want your freak lifestyle, does that mean she gets to continue it too?
Don't ask me. I don't live. That's not.
I mean, I'm
I mean,
asking the male
that would be
perspective.
like
I'm
an
asking the male
open
perspective.
relationship.
Yeah, but you know, some men, they're very territorial. They'll sit there and say like, "Oh, I want a woman that's open-minded because I want to live this lifestyle," but she doesn't necessarily get the same
She at
option.
home every
But
Friday. while
see-
he
Exactly.
popping
But
bitches.
he can't
But
pull
that's-
that shit because that's Superhead.
That's
can't.
Somebody that's not really about that life, but there's men who actually go to these like sex clubs and houses and watch their woman get.
There's islands like that for swingers.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
I'm not watching nobody take, like, I don't want my man watching nobody take me to Pound Town. That's a little, it's a bit much for me. It is, it's a bit much. And my man's about that life.
I feel like it's just not an image
We
you can
both
recover
are, like,
from.
I couldn't sit there and watch him fuck nobody. I've been done knocked him upside his fucking head.
The second he says,
Got
like,
me
I like
shocked.
that one over there, she's like, okay, let me go.
Yeah, I like her too. I like her too. Let me show you how much. Show you just how much I like that bitch. Woo. But anywho,
I was gonna say I'm gonna keep quiet. I ain't
look,
saying.
she
I'm
already know
just
what.
saying.
She
I ain't
know
saying
how to
it.
give it up. Don't play with me like that. Not over my.
I would never be able to get that image out of my head. I would never recover from it. That's why you can only have threesomes with like flings. Somebody
Man,
you're
listen,
not
I know what
serious
that dick
with.
do. That's mine.
And mine alone.
Amen. Won't he do it? Won't he will?
Only will.
Hey, look, y'all
It
can
is
tell
Sunday.
Y'all
It
can
is
tell-
Sunday.
Y'all can tell I didn't get my fix of church this morning. Church is on hold
Got
right
the
now.
devil. in
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of people that need to go to church.
Amen.
Who
Speaking
else?
of
Who else?
Miss Nicki Minaj and her man.
Ouch.
Talk about it.
Oh my God.
What's
now,
up with them?
okay, so let me see. On Instagram, she dropped the last name Miss Petty.
That's
now
her
I know
husband's last
that's
name.
her husband's last name. Now he was in trouble for raping somebody. Now
Yeah, her brother was too.
yes. Now her brother was charged and he is serving 25 years to life for sexually assaulting a 11-year-old girl. Now, Nikki, I haven't liked you ever since this because you were like riding for your brother and stuff like that. Now you married somebody that has the same history. Like,
So he raped somebody too.
he did, and then she tried to bribe the girl that he raped with $500K.
It's not enough.
Well, she,
Bitch, give me your soul.
yeah, like she tried to get her. She offered her $500,000 to try to recant and just say like it never happened and she was lying and blah blah blah. Then when the woman said no, she started sending death threats.
Death threats, yep.
And then when that didn't work, she started like berating her with lawyers and all kinds of other stuff, and none of it worked. So now the woman just came forward and was like, "I'm just gonna sue you now."
So my thing is, you did all that just to drop the last name. What's going on?
Yeah, like what are you defending him for?
Why'd
I don't
she
understand.
drop it? Like, what was the?
Listen.
Well, because now he's in violation. He failed to register. He has to register,
Oh, he has to register
as
as
a
a
sex offender
sex
wherever
offender.
he lives.
Yep.
And he failed to register in California. So now he's in trouble again.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, she drops the last name.
Is she gonna hold him down or no?
I think she will.
I think she will because she held her brother down. I mean, she
I
must be.
think
She
her
must
pride's
be.
gonna get in the way. I think her pride's gonna get in the way. There's gonna be too much public scrutiny. Too many people like, I told you so. I told you so. We told you not to marry him. I think her pride is gonna get in the way of her ever leaving him.
My thing is that she knew who she was marrying.
She
from the
definitely
beginning.
did. Yes,
So
she did.
Why bother now dropping it? Like,
Because she was riding with him while he was
exactly,
locked
ride
up.
for him and keep it moving. Like, it's not nobody's business for real. For real. I think that her loyalty kind of has her in a tough position because that's her brother, and no matter what, that's always gonna be her brother. You know what I mean? We don't know how they came up. Like, maybe her brother was all she had. Like,
Yeah.
her brother is her brother, and her husband now is her husband. So you know what I mean? And when you're in a relationship like that, especially when you live in a spotlight, I can imagine that the last thing you want to do is let the outsiders know that there's a crack in your foundation. You know what I mean? So I assume she's just looking at it from that aspect. Now, is it right? In my book, absolutely not. But I also wouldn't have married a rapist.
And that's the thing, like her brother's situation came up more recently, like his charges and stuff. So she's been riding for him. I mean, that's her brother her whole life. You knew this man did this prior to your relationship. Like,
Yeah, but her brother had a history of doing stuff like that.
Did he?
Yeah.
had he been charged before?
I don't think he has. I think it just finally had caught up to him.
Well,
Yeah.
But
But
he,
even when she first started dating her husband, she was even saying then like, oh, it's not true. It wasn't even that she was like, oh yeah, he did this and I'm still riding with him. She was trying to act like it was all a lie.
I don't believe that those types of people have a place in the streets.
No.
I really don't. Like, I believe that those types of people, they belong, like, they just belong where they belong, and it's in jail. Like, dead or in jail,
Yeah,
one
you
or the
just-
other.
You never fuck with
And
a
that's
kid.
just because I don't think that you can be rehabilitated from that.
No.
no.
Like, once you fuck up and cross that kind of line, like, something's wrong in your head, and you just need to be off the streets.
And I think that's what it is. Like, there is, whether it's a chemical I don't know. I don't know what causes it, but there's something seriously fucked up inside of you to do anything to a child, whether it's sexual, whether it's physical abuse, whether, whatever.
See, a lot of people say that it's if they got molested themselves. But my thing is this: if you've been molested yourself, then you should never want to inflict that type of pain on someone else.
Right.
But that's how trauma always goes, though. I think when someone goes through trauma, they
R.
either
Kelly.
run away from
That's
it.
what he's saying.
But they either run away from it or they end up just like it. If you've been sexually
R. Kelly.
abused, you either turn out being the exact opposite and very protective and loving of kids or whatever, and maybe you had a brother that went through the same thing and he goes on down a different path and ends up turning into the same thing.
Man, listen, Nikki, you should have never been Miss Petty.
No.
I mean,
Although
so
I
either.
love the name. Like, I appreciate
like
the name.
I definitely can appreciate the name because I'll be Miss Petty all day.
Right? I
So,
loved it,
Not
but
when Miss Petty come attached to shit like that.
yeah. And at this point,
At least
I'm
she got a
questioning
beautiful
you.
baby out of it. Her son is so cute.
But wouldn't you
She's
feel
beautiful.
like some type of I would always feel like I'm in protective mode. You know what I mean? Even though you're already protecting your child, you have a baby to somebody who raped another minor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how old was she? Does anybody
The
know?
girl that
the girl
he raped?
he raped.
I don't know.
Like,
I'm not sure.
who knows if he has a fetish for little boys too? Like, you don't know that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you even have a child to somebody like that? I would never.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I mean, but then again, you also never really know who some people are.
Oh, she knew.
I mean, she might have known, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people who don't know who they're laying next to for real.
Yes.
That's why it's important to take your time and get to know people.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how you end up.
And
on
don't ignore the fucking
Steve Wilkos
flags.
show.
If your intuition goes off, bitch, that's it. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, you just gotta trust it.
And speaking of trust and
God.
mistrust,
I didn't know. He didn't know.
I'm actually really excited because we have two men in the studio right now. So I'm
Yes.
actually really excited to see the reaction for this.
shout out to Say Less. It's
For
coming
this
on
one,
right
yes.
after this. Shameless plug.
So we got the rest of the Say Less crew in the building at the moment. There was a video that was posted on TikTok the other day, and it was this beautiful woman, and she's kissing a man, and the voiceover on it says, "He doesn't know I'm transgender." Did you see that one?
Turn the mic on. How do you guys feel about that? Look at Zoe sitting back.
But tell them the other part that she actually got defensive and was like, "I'm getting death threats and stuff like that," and then told everybody to suck her dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
yeah,
she
like
did.
Did you
Yes.
send me that? Did you
I
send
think
me
I did.
I think it was in the group
like,
chat. Yeah.
It's
Nah, I tell you, Vixen be sending me stories a lot, but I think that's one that you sent me. I'm gonna say this. No, I'm not gonna say much at all. I want to keep my company, so. Now, listen. I think that you should be transparent with that kind of stuff. I don't think you should.
Yeah.
That should not be a secret. And if it is a secret, and that man retaliates with violence, I don't think it should be a hate crime. I think because that's just my
It's a crime
opinion.
of passion.
crime of passion.
Yeah.
Let me not say no. That's my opinion.
So,
He can neither confirm.
Sir.
or
Don't you dare say that.
You gotta give a man the option to say yay or nay, because you know,
Because they sensitive now.
if a man's pursuing, you gotta let him know. They
And he
they
looks
say
so
there's a lot
happy.
of violence against transgenders, but they don't say like what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong, but what I'm thinking is a lot of that is men finding out after the fact, and they're just going ham.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Not
Yeah.
saying it's right, but
It wasn't right to lie either.
That was not the argument I thought you would make.
What you thought he was going to say?
I don't know. I thought he was gonna be like,
I can
my
either.
kung fu is lousy.
No,
and that was
no, he's definitely going to speak on that and let that stay right there.
Yeah, I really think that is messed up of her or him
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
what
I
she
think-
did.
I
And if
really-
he does retaliate, then
Yeah.
that's on her. Like,
I really
Or
think it
him.
is just about being informed. It's the same thing as R. Kelly needing to tell somebody he has herpes.
Yeah.
You need to let somebody else make that choice for themselves. Some people, that's not their thing. To just say, I look like a woman isn't enough. Some men want a vagina along with the womanly look.
so why can't they be charged for stuff like that?
They should be.
They should be charged for stuff like that. If R. Kelly can
I
be
don't think
charged,
there's a charge for that. Is there?
there should be. Like, if you're saying that you're something that you're not, and then going and kissing a person in the mouth and then lying and saying, you know,
It's a HIPAA violation.
Do the
like
do the fake vaginas work like the real vagina?
You just gotta use
like
lubricant.
the pocket
They don't.
the pocket pussies.
You
Do
just
they
have to
get-
use lubricant.
They don't get wet by
Oh my
themselves.
I don't think they get wet by themselves.
Oh, you mean like
They-
oh,
they
you mean
do
like
have
after
some that get
surgery.
wet.
I mean,
after
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
surgery.
Oh, I thought you was
I
talking
don't
about the
know.
toy.
I think don't they
I don't
just?
know.
I don't want to see. Look, I'm just thinking like in my medical head, they just flip it in. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they do. They do. They split it. They do. They do. They take it off and they
Yeah,
fold
they
it
do.
inward. They fold it
They
inward.
take the dick.
It's not even in the same place.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is
No,
because
what
when
you-
you're born, when you're born,
The vagina's under here. The dick is under
What
front.
you do is you take the dick and you literally fillet it in half.
No.
I swear to God.
Yes, they
No.
You do that and then you split it like this and then
And
you
you
flip
put
it
it
in.
inside.
Yes,
And you
they
make an
fold it.
incision down further and you
No, all right.
and you
all right.
can
Let's
get sensation
The
because
balls
you still
are the
have all
new
those
limbs.
nerves. It's true. It's how it works.
But if you think about
Somebody
it,
get a
and-
hot dog. I'll show
for
you.
real. If you think about it, and you think about our own anatomy,
Yeah.
yeah, because when you're
it
born,
could
you
be
have
a penis. Like
That's why women have giant clitoris.
Yeah, like women that
Because
have a large clit. Yeah.
Yeah, when they're
They got a
when
little
they're
bit more
born, it's
testosterone.
supposed to shrink, but it doesn't. That's when you determine whether you're a boy or a girl.
yeah,
It either grows or it don't. So that's why girls
you
have
want
the
the fillet
extra.
of fish or no?
Yeah. So actually, a large clitoris is actually a little penis.
It's a penis.
It's a micro.
Y'all be sucking dick and y'all don't even know it.
That's facts. A little anatomy for ya.
Look, I can say you would never.
Oh my
Look,
god.
is he googling it? Oh,
So checking. He's like, I
hey,
need
it's
pictures.
true though. It
Understand.
is. It's true.
Uh-huh.
But we don't want to make. We're not here to make fun of anybody's gender by any means.
That was more just curiosity. I
It
think
is.
that's
It
just
really
curiosity.
is. It really, really is. And I'm getting on Google. I don't
Yeah.
know about y'all, but I need to know because when I talk about stuff, I like to know that it's facts. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can make a joke out of anything, but
I think y'all just wanted to hear about filleting dicks.
basically, we
Great
Lorraine
time.
Bobbitt
That's-
fans over here.
That's how the surgery goes though.
It is.
That's
That's
exactly
how
how
they
the
do it.
surgery
Shout
goes.
out to the Queen Mother,
Yes.
Lorraine Bobbitt. Shout out to you,
You
Queen.
to go.
Yes, you get them good.
Wait,
Toss
that's not the same one to toss out the window,
She
is
tossed that
it?
shit in
Yeah,
the woods.
into the field.
Oh.
Yeah, she cut his
Damn
dick right
it.
off.
Kudos to you, lady.
Tanya's like, that's my spirit animal.
How do you all look now? Serious question, because I know Tanya, you have babies and you're gonna have them one day, just like I am. How do you guys feel about Robin coming out? Robin,
Look,
from Batman and Robin, is now been identified fully as a bisexual, right?
I got two things to say about this. One, we knew. We've always known that you were gay.
How? What?
Who has not known Batman and Robin are gay? That's like saying you don't know Bert and Ernie are gay. Like, of course they are.
Ernie are not gay.
Yes, they are. They fuck in that bathtub. All right. Yes, they are.
They are roommates.
But regardless of that,
Somebody watched the bad channels on YouTube growing up, and it shows.
I'm
What
just
else?
saying.
But even so,
You
okay,
guys are
even so, even if Bert and Ernie are gay,
They're
okay,
absolutely gay.
even so, do you think, as adults, do you think it's okay to say to little kids they are gay?
No, that was my point too.
Yeah, like-
I don't think a puppet or a cartoon or anything like that should
Right.
have a gender
If
identity.
they were
Right.
actually
Should
real
have
people.
Especially they're not
Yes.
even real. Exactly.
should have a sexual identity. I don't think any. It's a kid's fucking cartoon, man. Like, just leave it at
Is
that.
And you assholes are ruining the comics. Like, what the hell's wrong with
Like,
y'all?
what about you? Remember Fraggle Rock?
I remember Fraggle
You remember
Rock.
Fraggle Rock? What the fuck are those? Okay, what are those? What's the gender?
I know a couple
Who
girls that look
cares?
like
I
Fraggles.
come from.
What?
I said I know a couple girls that look like Fraggles.
With the little dozers.
No, I come from the era of the Jetsons.
Yes.
Fraggle Rock. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
That's in the
Fraggle Rock was
80s.
great.
That's
That was
Jim
the 80s.
Henson. That's Jim
Oh,
Henson.
Fraggle Rock is great.
Good for another day. Let the music play. Down Fraggle Rock. Hey, yes.
I guess I'm showing my age, which is okay because
All right,
I
so-
grew up on camp. I don't wanna be with you. whatever.
Are you familiar with Rugrats?
Of course.
Okay,
I was
so
Angelica. My family still calls me Angelica.
how do you feel? Because they're doing it to the Rugrats too. So how do you feel about Phil and Lil's mom? They totally got rid of the dad, which he was totally taking care of them kids.
I feel like that, just like you said, we always knew.
Yeah.
It was obvious.
Yeah, but how you gonna get rid of the dad? He was the main one taking care of the
still
kids.
taking care of them on another show. He's probably got a new show coming out.
I don't.
After Fraggle Rock. Nobody watched it, just like we didn't watch.
I can't agree. I'm sorry. Even though we might have known that she was butch or whatever, like that's still not any reason for you to say to little kids, okay, now we're gonna put her as a lesbian. We're gonna exit the dad out the house.
So would you be okay if they had two moms on the show?
No.
If it was back
then,
then,
I would say leave it just the way it is.
Yeah.
Leave it the way it is. Like there's no point. Like why ever? It just seems like, and I don't have no problem with the gay community or nothing, but it just seems like ever since all the laws were passed, it just seems like they're starting to mess with stuff that has been here for years. Like. Who cares about Batman and Robin? Like, come on now. He's bisexual.
Who didn't know? They live in a cave together, for God's sake.
But so does the butler. The butler's there, too.
He's probably filming it or something. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
There's no way you didn't. Everybody knows Batman and Robin.
I wish
so does everybody
Family Guy with me this morning.
Everybody that has on tights
right in this episode
and a superhero outfit, you would say they're bisexual?
No.
Is Aquaman bisexual?
No.
What about...
I have no way to tell. Batman and Robin.
But definitely. Batman was messing with Catwoman.
Robin is always so well put together. He is, like, his hair is always perfect.
And what about, wasn't Robin messing with Batgirl before? Hey, look, listen, I go into the comics. I'm a comic geek.
Bisexual.
No. I don't think so.
But my whole thing, I just don't understand the point. I don't understand the point of giving these characters sexuality.
I don't think,
your parents taught you shit young, because she said, we all knew. No, we didn't.
Shit, I didn't know.
I didn't even know what
I knew he was out there.
They were not just roommates, okay?
All I know is that he was helping Batman kick
your mom, what are they doing now?
Joker and all them's ass. That's all I know.
They did the same thing with SpongeBob.
We gonna leave that alone.
SpongeBob?
Yeah, SpongeBob came out as gay like 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, swear to God.
I'm ready.
Well, yeah,
It's a sponge. You don't have a dick or a vagina. It's a fucking sponge. Why does it have to have anything?
My point exactly. Like,
who asked the question? Like, who asked? I wonder if SpongeBob's gay. Like, who asked that question? Like, why did they feel the need
that
to
decision?
Even...
Exactly.
I think it has to do with the person who's actually, what's it called when they make their voice?
The voiceover.
The
person,
voiceover person.
Like
maybe he's gay, and they're like, you know what? Since I'm gay, he's gonna be gay
my
too.
thing is this: I don't think that it's being done from a malicious place.
No,
I don't think that
think
they
so.
want the children to be gay, but I think that they want to expose them to it early so that they don't question.
Why though?
They're used to it because it's everywhere. You might take your kid to dinner and see two men kissing. You don't want your kid to be the kid like, whoa, mom, that boy kissed that boy. You know what I mean?
So then if they
I'm
see,
sorry, I was probably really loud.
If they see that out and about in a restaurant, then that gives you the opportunity to talk
have a conversation
with them about it. We shouldn't
Why
have
not
to
have it at home.
We shouldn't have
when
to
they
turn
tell
on the
you
TV
already
and every other commercial there's a man kissing a man. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that.
I understand what you're saying though, because I do think it is important to educate the kids and teach them early, let them know so that they have a better understanding.
Some parents don't know how to have those conversations with their kids,
also,
which is why they're teaching them through Bert and Ernie.
And some parents might not.
Big Bird.
Some parents might not teach them either correctly.
I'm serious, Big Bird.
Yeah, Big Bird's something. I don't know what he is.
What?
He's something.
I've never heard this shit.
I don't know. But at the end of that, there's going to be parents, too, though, that aren't even going to teach their kids correctly or might teach them a more narrow-minded viewpoint or things like that. I get that it's just trying to show them a different perspective.
Spend more time with your kids and stop letting cartoons teach them shit.
Exactly. Because I would say the same thing about when they get on Cardi B about being that woman is for adults. That's not a child. She's never played a childhood role model. That's not what it's meant to be. Parents have to take the responsibility to teach their kids what they need to teach them as well. You can't solely rely on
Make
these
sure
cartoons.
y'all teach them when to wash their asses too, because that's been a great debate.
Yes.
It has been.
Yes.
I was about to say something else, but I'll let it ride.
Look, that was God. Pure God.
God intervened and said,
Thank
y'all
you,
need to
Jesus.
change
Won't
the
he do it,
topic.
won't he will?
Only will.
Okay, so there have been like a couple of different celebrities that have come out this week saying that they don't wash their asses daily. I know Coco said Ice-T's wife and Junior Ice-T's mom. Because that baby looks just like her dad.
Oh my
She's
God.
fucking adorable, but she
Yo.
looks just like her dad.
Yo, it's like a mirror.
Excuse me. But Coco came out and said that she bathes every 3 days. Like, and she might not bathe for 3 days.
Disgusting.
She said she freshens up. Like, if she feels like she has an odor or a stench, she'll like wash up her lady parts or something like that. But she won't actually take a shower.
That's disgusting.
Who else came out this week and said it? There was
Well, before it, a lot of people came out. It was Ashton Kutcher and his wife first. They both said that they don't like washing at
I
all.
think Summer Walker did it too. She said she like sponges off.
That is disgusting.
And Jake Gyllenhaal said the same thing too, that he only washes like every 2 3
I
days.
take showers twice a day.
It's hot right now.
Like, no, even normal. Twice
See,
a day.
I like the
And if
shower.
I work
just
harder
enjoy
at
it.
work,
I like
3
it too.
times.
Like, I just
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
being in the shower. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I guess I take 2 showers a day, darn near too. Either, if not, I at least bathe every day. I can't go a day without washing
That is
my ass. That's just
disgusting.
because
my
after
thing.
you've been out all day, I was always
I
that
always
type.
have to when I get
Yeah,
off
like
of work,
I gotta wash the day off of me
because
you
I
know?
have my scrubs on and I'm
Yeah.
touching stuff, bodily fluids and shit like that. I'm like, no, I gotta wash as soon as I get home.
And you walking through everybody's spit and talk and stuff every day and
Yeah,
their
just
bad
being out
energies.
pollution
Why
in
wouldn't
the
you want to
air.
wash
I walk
the...
through
Just
your
wash it
air.
all. I wash.
So that means
Wash
to
it
tell
all
me
off.
you walk through somebody's fart and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to wash today.
What's the longest time you guys ever went without taking a bath?
If I don't take a shower, I'm going to do a bird bath in the sink or
A whole
something
bath.
like that.
That's
Yes.
what it's called. It's called a whole bath.
If I'm not in somewhere where I could take a full shower, I'm going to be in that sink and I'm
Can
like...
Can I explain the whole bath? So a whole bath is this. Like if you
Pits, tits, and
you've
naughty
already exactly say it again for the people in the back.
It's pits, tits, and naughty bits.
Amen.
That's what a bird bath is.
That's the bird bath. That's a whole bath.
Pits,
It's a whole
naughty
bath
bits.
because you got to wash everything that a man's mouth about to be on.
Yep, that's the purpose.
But guess
I
what?
thought
I
they
take
call-
a whole shower because my ass is edible. The whole
I
thing.
thought they call it that because that's what they do when they go back to their man. They clean up in the sink and they go back to their man.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why
because it's like a bird bath is like the sink. Yeah, you just
No.
wipe it up.
I
That's
mean,
not why I was doing it, but...
You know, sometimes
Right.
you just gotta freshen up. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Sometimes you just gotta go real quick.
I mean,
and you
only
freshen
time
up.
I'm not taking a shower is if I go somewhere where the shower is fucking disgusting. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
very funny about stuff like that. Like I won't sit in anybody's bathtub. Like I don't think like I bathed in my tub at home when I was sick, and that's just because I live in an apartment. Of course, somebody lived there before me. I can't with that. Like I can't with that. When I get a brand new bathtub, I'm gonna sit my ass in it so
Oh
good.
yeah, I love a
Yes.
good bath.
You know what I mean? I gotta mark my territory
Yeah,
first.
I
just
get
can't.
that though. I get grossed out.
Yes,
Like,
yes, very easily.
yeah, even like the little things like
Somebody's hair.
my
Ew.
last apartment.
Oh, God.
My last apartment, like
That's
the grout
disgusting.
needed redone,
Oh.
like around the tub, and that in itself grossed me out to the point where I was like, I can't even take a bath in here because
Yeah,
this is
I'm
just
just
gross.
not. I'm just not. Like, you ever went to like, I booked a bad hotel once. Never again. I don't recommend it. I wish I could remember the name of it, but I think it was like, it's a fucking Howard Johnson. I'm pretty sure, but I was down
Ugh.
south, and all of the hotels damn near were Howard Johnson where I was at. So I tried to pick the one with the best ratings, and I did. It was still like I didn't even want to walk. Like the carpet was sticky. It was like that. Like,
Ew.
it was like that, and I
Ugh.
was big mad. Like
Everybody was in there fucking on the floor.
Have you ever
I
seen?
hope I wasn't assisting in abortions by stepping on children.
Have you ever seen when they take like a black light into a hotel room?
That's
Oh,
fucking
forensics?
yes.
Oh, forensics? Oh,
Oh,
my
my
God. I love it.
It's
I love it.
It's traumatizing.
But I love it. I love seeing the stuff, especially like
And that's
murder
why
scenes
my
and
ass
stuff
is
like
bougie.
that,
I'm
like-
bougie as hell, especially when it comes to hotel rooms. Now,
yeah.
I can't like. I have an issue. Like I flip all the sheets back.
Yep.
If I see a hair, first of all, like you didn't change the sheet. Like I'm like that. Like I need to stay somewhere that's nice.
I
you
go
always get
down
that,
and look
like,
along
random-
that lining and
Exactly.
stuff like that to make sure there's no bed bugs and stuff
When
in
I
there
was in high
nasty.
school, right? Because I was a good kid. I was in a program called Upward Bound. Shout out to y'all. You know, you know. Upward Bound in Millersville. We went to fucking Chicago on like our end of the summer trip. Bruh, we were in the rooms and along the lines there was penis cups. Like big ass dick cups. Like when I say like big ass dick, like a 20
Like the
ounce.
party cup thing.
Yeah, and
like
it had
for
the
bachelor-
straw coming out the hole, right? So we were like showing them, and we were playing around with them and shit like that. And then they also found a bloody banana in one of the rooms. Come to find out, we got the same rooms as like a soccer team that had a tournament there the week before. So yeah, that's my story about penis cups and hotel
Wait,
rooms.
I have so many questions.
A bloody
right now.
banana.
So, but wait, was it a male or female soccer team? We
Male.
gotta-
Oh shit.
Are you guys gonna say anything? Or are we gonna get quiet like it's church?
Okay, so
Yeah, and that was our first lesson. Like
Somebody must have missed the goal or something, and that was their punishment.
No, God, no. I hope not. I hope they enjoyed it.
like, was this some sort of hazing situation?
I mean, I just hope they enjoyed it. Does that mean it's time for my body fat?
was that a
That means
that
it's
was a
time
hint?
for a body fat.
That was me just hitting shit. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the body fact of the week. Honesty is always the best policy. Do not let your truth be the reason that you get punched in the face. Do I need to read it again?
Heavy
for you
on the
guys?
punch in the face.
Yes. Honesty is the best policy. Do not let your truth or any of your secrets be the reason that you get punched in the face. Because sometimes those punches are justified.
Mm-hmm.
When you leave people in the dark, like if you just live in your truth, you'll be perfectly fine.
I have a heavy hand too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna knock you in the next year, and it's not gonna be my fault.
Yeah,
Not gonna be my fault.
it's just easier to be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like that sums up like all the topics we've talked about so far. Just tell the truth, because somewhere somebody's okay with it. You can always, there's enough people in the world. Somebody's gonna be okay with you being exactly who you are.
Yeah, they'll
They'll
all
love
be.
you for every little bit of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
even if you're an asshole, somebody will co-sign on your behavior.
You're gonna find a
someplace.
bigger asshole that's gonna humble you, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna live
Yep.
happily ever after.
Yep.
It's
It's
inevitable.
real life.
It's inevitable.
Fucking real life, man. It's real life. What do you guys think about age gaps? What's the oldest, like, what's the biggest age difference you've done? Are you guys like cougars or?
The youngest I
You're a
did.
cougar. I can spot them.
The youngest I had was 28.
And how old were you?
33.
That's 5 years.
That's
Okay.
not that bad.
What's your biggest gap?
Probably like 7 years. 7-year difference.
I feel like
I wouldn't go any
assaulted.
younger.
No, I feel like there's a limit.
I feel like I was taken advantage of.
Really?
Yeah.
by the younger man.
Nah.
The
by
older
an
man.
By an older man.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that back then, but now thinking about it, it was too much.
Yeah.
He's like 15 years older than me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was young, like too young to be making those kind of decisions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It happens.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed myself. I did. The fuck, he fed me good. He fed me good.
And a nice hot plate would do it.
Nice hot plate. Sometimes.
And
it
if
was
you know,
sausage.
if you
Like,
know Hollywood, you know, just get
the way to my heart
way to her heart.
is my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And that back spot in my vagina. Shout out to Dick Daddy. What up?
Oh my god.
I will say this.
I was supposed to say that for Say Less. I'm sorry. Shameless plug. We're on right after this. Sometimes I'll be getting my shows blurred together because I'll be on two at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That part was supposed to be for Say Less. Disregard. So biggest age gap for me was like it was like 15 years. He was older than me, and then like when I dated somebody who was younger, it was only about 2 years. I can't date people that are that young.
I think it's a maturity level though. Like
Yeah, I
some,
was
some
real young
people
then,
that
too, yeah.
that are younger are definitely more mature than
I'll never date him again because I remember we went on a date to the fair and he couldn't get into the one part, and I was just like, "What the fuck am I here with you?"
Yeah.
Like,
What?
he was still like, yeah.
See, but that's
Yeah.
a whole different kind of age gap. I think like if you're
I was 21 already. I was trying to drink. You can't drink. What the fuck are you here for?
but how
Real
much
shit,
younger? How
like,
much younger was he?
He was like, he was 19.
Oh,
21.
see, but at that age though, like
I could have gave him alcohol. I
You
wasn't trying to
coulda.
go to jail.
You
I wasn't
coulda.
trying to go to. I'm not a criminal.
Shoot,
Not
I
a
would. I'm
criminal.
like, come on, get a little tipsy with mama.
Right, the fuck, you should have stayed home. I should have left him at home with his fucking mom and dad, where he
I
had
had-
his thumb in his ass.
one of my girls, she used to always warn me with this thumb in his ass.
Who said that?
Oh my
One
God.
of my girls
Not
used to
say
always
Shameless plug. Run right after this.
One of my girls used to always say, she would say, it would always be like a lot of fun to date somebody younger, and it seemed like all great and easy and wonderful. She said, but you will forget. You'll forget that they're younger after
Until
a
you
while.
have to teach them sex.
Until you have a fight.
Oh, why?
She says, as soon as you have a fight, that's when you're going to realize that there's a separation.
Yes,
in maturity.
I agree. Yep, I definitely
She
agree.
said the rest of the time you might forget.
Men mature slower than us anyway, so that worries me.
Super
Yeah.
producer just commented that his wife is 9 years older than him.
Hey, super producer.
Get it. Get it.
I mean, look, first of all, I can't even call her a cougar. She a jaguar. We the upper echelon, baby. She got her bonilla. Look, she snatched him up fast. I know she did. What up, though? We're thinking about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually prefer older, but I got a younger one right now. We're 7 years apart. He's
Are you serious?
He's 7 years younger than me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's 28.
You thought I was gonna go in on you, but I didn't
That's
know
why
how old he
When
was.
Tanya put
I
it
didn't
in,
wanna
I was
sit
like,
that
oh, all
close to
right,
her.
we're gonna take shots. Okay.
I don't
No,
want to sit that close to you.
Well, I was.
Girl.
My devil was younger than me.
Yeah.
Look, I
He didn't look it, but he was.
About it.
Yeah,
She
no,
got
he's
her
7
young
years.
whippersnapper.
But he has a much better mature. I've dated younger before.
That's
And
what I was saying.
And I
maturity
could
level.
recognize the maturity difference, and I was like, oh, this isn't for me. I prefer older.
Right.
I prefer older men. And then I met my boyfriend now, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna give you a shot.
Was it a shocker
I
for you when
I
he
think
told
it
you
was
how
the
old he was?
eyes. It was the eyes.
It was. Oh yeah,
It
that's
was
a
that.
week.
It was salsa night. Shout out to super producer.
Yes, she was. Yes, she
Nah,
was.
but you know what did it? I'm telling you, it was a salsa night. It was the vibes.
Yes.
It was the vibes at
It
that
was
party. Shout out
Bonnie
to the
literally
super producer.
dragging me out of the seat like you're gonna dance
Girl,
with him.
I was like, hey, come dance with her. And he was like, her? Okay. Like, yes, her. And she was like, I don't want to. She was all fucking turning red and stuff. I kicked
I
that
do
ass
turn
right on
red.
the dance floor.
I do
You
turn
was
red.
bright red
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
My
I
I blush.
goodness.
I get real shy. I'm not good with
Everybody was,
that stuff.
everybody was looking at you
I
like,
don't
would
do
you just
good.
go?
I don't do good with that.
Speaking of auctioning you guys off,
Oh yes.
Oh shit! Listen, look, I always forget. Oh my
if you
god.
would like to date Vixen,
Oh.
We will be auctioning
two
her off.
X's, not three.
Unless you're nasty.
Right. Unless you feel like being nasty. She's on her best behavior today. She's trying to act good, but if you're interested in dating Vixen, we are going to have a dating connection show. It's going to be super lit. She doesn't want to keep you, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah. And you have to agree that to let us film it.
I'm just being
It's coming
honest,
up.
like, because if you guys meet, I mean, if the connection's real, she might keep you, but
But unlikely.
if we don't like you, she ain't keeping you.
It's not likely.
Oh, don't tell them
It's
that.
not
They want to be kept.
You want to keep her?
That's
She gonna put all your
that's
niggas in
their
her pocket.
expectation. That's their expectation.
Well, I'm
You
glad
know-
we had two men. We're down to one, but he'll still answer. Podcast Poppy loves the mics. So what do you guys think that men expect from women to bring to the table? What do you guys think? Let's hear from you guys before we hear from a man.
For Billy. I think it depends on what kind of man you're dealing with. Like what stage of life he's in. If he's looking to settle down, then his expectations are going to be one thing. If he's only looking for something casual, a little booty call, whatever, I think it just depends what stage of life he's in, what he expects from us.
So what if you're already married and in a relationship, and he did you watch the video I sent you guys? Oh my goodness.
Oh, the
Well, wait, let me
one,
say this
the guy
before I
with
forget
it was like the big group of them, right?
Yeah.
The panel.
Well, he was married to the one woman that was
Okay.
there. Now, when he started discussing it, she was not ready for this discussion. You could tell. So he was saying, I pay this, I pay that, I do this, I do that, and you don't bring nothing to the table. Like, what do you bring to the table other than pussy?
He said that?
Yes.
In
In front of everybody.
And then he broke it down to, you cook, I can pay a chef this much a week.
Yes.
You clean, I can pay me. You save me $600 a month. That's what you bring to the table.
And there's no way that you're going to pay somebody else $600 a week to do that at your house.
No.
There's no way.
Now, in my opinion, when, like, what men are looking for from us, I feel like they're looking for their mom.
You think?
think so?
I really do, because to me, this is the thing, and I'm going to put my notepad down to break this down. So you think about it like this. From the time that men like are of age to leave the home, their mom has been pretty much the one who either taught them how to take care of themselves or took care of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they then move from their mom's house. Maybe they'll go to college, maybe they won't. If they don't, they end up shacking up with a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who takes over everything that their mom either taught them how to do and they're too lazy to do now, or just takes over the role of mom? Who does it? We as women do. So I feel like men are looking for us to do the same things that their mom did for them.
I feel like it's
I'm not being
instinctual.
nobody's damn mama.
But you know what? Also, a man will only treat you as good as he treats his mother. Like, it doesn't get any better than that.
He wasn't treating that woman good at all.
Well, his mom probably didn't love him enough.
He just
but at the end of the day, I don't agree with that either, because he knew what he was getting himself into.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Line, you agreed to let her be a stay-at-home whoever she is. Wife, mom, whatever.
Yep.
You agreed to that. So now for you to put her on blast in front of all these people, I would have do something to him.
Yeah, because you can't turn around after telling somebody, I'm going to provide for you, I'm going to take care of you, you're
right.
going to be at home.
Especially
you don't
if
need
there
to
was
worry
like
about
some
a
sort of
career.
agreement beforehand. Like we don't know if there was an agreement beforehand. You know what I'm saying? You can't just automatically come out the blue and talking about, well, I do that, I do this. You were supposed to do this, but no, I wasn't. You wanted me to do this.
Yeah.
You can't fault me for what I'm doing now and expect me to bring more. But on the other hand, like if you are doing that, then what is a woman supposed to bring to him? You're supposed to bring peace, comfort,
and that's
stuff
the
like
thing.
that. Like,
it's hard to be a man's peace when he's putting you on
he's putting you on blast like that.
But
yeah.
that's the other thing too, though, is I feel like men, or at least in this conversation, when they were speaking, it was like he was focusing so much on the materialistic things, the materialistic side of what she's bringing and what he's bringing, and all of that, versus like he didn't for a second take into consideration the compassion she brings, or empathy, or support, or concern, or
fucking
any of these other
restraint.
things.
She didn't put her hands on you in front of all them people.
Like none of that came out of his mouth. He strictly stuck to the materialistic aspect of the relationship.
Yes.
So what exactly do you think that men want from us?
I'm almost tempted to agree, because they do. They want the maid.
If I am a home wife, and he is working hard and stuff like that, and I have my set of duties I'm supposed to do, I'm going to fulfill that, but I'm not going to be like a nagger. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to understand what he is going through outside.
Like if we work, we get the rights to nag?
I don't like when anybody nags me, because that makes me want to punch somebody in the face. Like, I can't fucking stand when somebody nags me, so I try not to do that to people.
Yeah, if we already have an agreement what we're supposed to do, like what he's supposed to do, what I'm supposed to do, then yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna make sure that he is comfortable. I'm gonna make sure that he has what he needs.
So I'm
gonna be there for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that.
You gotta know your place as a woman.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be able to submit at some point. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit back and be like, lead
me down the path.
I feel like sometimes,
I'm not just gonna.
I'll submit, but I got questions. How we getting there?
Right.
But I feel like that's part of it too, though. It's so often that they're not letting us into that path. Like, you expect me to be this, and this. You're gonna provide. That doesn't necessarily make me feel safe. That doesn't make me feel stable. I need to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. What if you wake up next week and decide you want somebody else?
But every woman's not like that. We live in an era of IG models. You know what I mean? We live in we live in an IG world full of come-ups. Like, that's what people are looking for. But let's get the opinion of a man, and you can only speak for yourself. I'm just saying, you can only speak for yourself, but what are the things that some men would want from women? Like, what do you say? What are y'all looking for?
What do you expect? We're confused. What do you expect us to bring to the table?
Yeah, what do you expect
women? I think E's answer was spot on. I think depends what part of life you're at. Because like my previous relationship, which was a long time ago, because I've been in a relationship for a long time. So my previous relationship, I was content with good sex. I can smoke at your crib and I can drink. Like that was cool, and we had fun together. Like that was cool with me. Now I want peace above anything. Like, when I'm out there fighting the world, when I come home, I need to feel peace with the woman I'm with.
I understand why you picked her then, because when she gives me a hug, my whole life changes and everything's okay. She has that effect on people. She really does.
I think peace and honesty. You always want to know that your woman ain't for the streets.
Amen. Hey, Mr. Zoe, we have one more question for you as a man in the studio. We just had a debate and we were trying to understand as women. We said what we think, but what do men want from us as women? Like, what do you expect a woman to bring to the table?
Oh man, that's
It's heavy, ain't it?
It's a loaded
bring to the
question.
table.
You strong, pick it up.
If you're the breadwinner of the house
Uh-oh.
and she's not, what do you expect her to bring to the table as far as your needs or the household or whatever?
I mean, I've seen this before with my grandmothers, even though they worked too. But you know, my grandparents, my grandfathers were the main breadwinners. They took care of the house. Like my grandmother, she ran the house while my grandfather was gone. She ran it with an iron fist. I don't expect that, but that's what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? They ran the house when, and then they had
submit when
that
Daddy come
transfer
home.
of power as soon as they hit the door.
I
Like-
think, yeah, I agree with that though. Cause
I imagine
I
it
agree
felt
with
good.
that, too.
Honestly, you rolling with an iron fist. These kids is getting on my damn nerves. Your dad's home.
yeah, yeah.
We-
already got whipped already.
Before he even got there.
But I think that's what they need this generation.
What?
no,
as
yeah,
far as-
somebody. No, they did not get hit enough when they were kids.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this generation definitely needs somebody to rule with an iron fist.
No, absolutely. But I think another part of what he said though was really important is, you know, she was in charge, she ran things, and when he came home that she recognized like
she
this
submitted.
is my time.
Yep.
I think a lot of times men don't allow us anymore to feel safe enough to be soft.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Say that
Yeah.
one more time.
Yeah.
Men do not allow us to feel safe enough to be soft.
So we live.
If I gotta be tough all day long, and I gotta be tough at work, and I gotta be tough in the streets, and I gotta worry about weirdos at the gas station and who's following me home and X, Y, and Z, when I get home, that should be my place that I can be vulnerable and I can
Yes.
let it down and I
Yes.
can relax.
It
You
goes
should-
hand in hand.
yes.
That's right.
And if you don't allow me to be soft, there's no
Then you
way
get what
I
you
can be
get.
submissive.
Yes.
You get what you get. And that's what happens when a lot of men, they ask for the respect and they ask for all those responsibilities that it takes in being the head of a household before they're ready for it. You know what I mean? So when you ask for it and then you finally get it, like you might get the perfect woman to submit, you're not ready, you fuck around and lose her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then she'll just be the one that got away.
Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because you weren't ready for a bad bitch.
You just weren't ready.
Real shit. Let's get into our advice segment. Look, advice segment. Also, please make sure you like and follow our pages on IG and YouTube.
So our advice. Do we have comments?
Yeah, let me show
we
you
have
this
comments?
comment real quick. Okay, so please be sure. Go ahead. Please be sure to like our pages. We're on YouTube now as well. Hey, we have Mr. 17540 in the building. Coming on Say Less after this shameless plug. Okay, let's get into our advice segment.
Okay, so we had seen this earlier this week, and we thought it was a very interesting question that was posed. So, advice question of the week: my man caught his girl cheating, but he's scared to confront her about it because he's scared to get put out. He just moved into her place and gave up his apartment. What should he do? Should he forgive her and move on, act like nothing happened and stay living there in comfort, or confront her and have to find a new place to live?
It depends. How homeless are you?
Like, what's your deposit situation looking like?
Right? Are you a homeless sexual? Because if you're a homeless sexual, then you should just be quiet. Because you don't want to be outside on the streets with your PS5. It won't connect to anything.
Can I just say that's just my
You won't
favorite?
connect
I
anything.
feel like Bonnie has created a whole new
I
sexuality.
can't take all the credit for that.
It is called homeless sexual.
But it sounds a lot flyer when I say it.
It does. It's wonderful. So what should he do? Should he stay because he
It
doesn't have anywhere to
depends.
live?
For the fact that he's asking for help,
The fact that your boy is asking for help for you
Yeah,
on Facebook.
yeah, like
And that was a public post.
So
That
she
didn't come
cheated
to our
on
DM.
him. My thing is this: you don't have the balls to leave her because you wouldn't even be posing that. It wouldn't even be a question.
Right.
Either you're really homeless or you don't have the balls to leave her. So if you're gonna sit here and ask somebody else for advice, now you done played yourself because your man know that your girl was cheating and you still staying there. Now you look real homeless.
Was she cheating with the homeboy?
I don't know.
Probably.
I wonder if they're friends on social media though. Maybe he saw it and was like, she saw, you know, and maybe was like, I put two and two together.
you ain't got nowhere to go.
I know what he's talking about.
He gonna
It
put
could
you
be
on
that.
blast.
It could be that kind of a situation. I don't know. If that was my friend and she say it was a girl, let's reverse it. Say
Yeah.
it was one of our girlfriends and she says, I just moved in with my man. I gave up my apartment and I just caught him cheating. I got nowhere to go. What do I do?
I just moved in, just move out. Just move out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it was me, I would just, and this happened to me before. I've been cheated on, moved in, moved right the fuck out. You got me trapped. Like, I'm not catching charges behind no dick.
Yeah.
I don't got it to do.
Mm-mm.
But since, I mean, yo, he got cheated on. Men are so sensitive. Cheat on them one time and they kick you out.
Oh God, we put up with your 12 times. Come on.
No, but real shit. He should just at this
call
point,
it a hall
he
pass.
needs to confront her because
He
if
needs
he
to
doesn't say
confront her.
something now, his friend's gonna say something.
Yeah.
Because
If he doesn't,
Yeah.
well, he already knows.
I know the person
yeah.
who posted that. He
Yeah.
don't seem shy at all.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm thinking his dude's girlfriend's got to be on his page
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
follows everybody. So they have. I'm sure she's put two and two together.
He's tapping that in the closet.
So now she
Yeah.
knows that she's caught. So now you're gonna get put out anyway because now she just feels like she has big balls. She's gonna do it a lot more.
Yeah, because
He
she
ain't
knows she's in
leave,
charge.
Or I can get a pass.
Yeah, she knows she's in
Hall
charge
pass.
because he's got nowhere to go. You
Y'all
made
give hall
yourself.
pass?
Does he have a? Does he don't have a job or nothing? You don't got no money saved up?
I
Like,
don't know. That's what I said. It
He
depends
just
what your
bought the
deposit looks
PS5.
like.
He just
I'm
bought the
sorry.
PS5,
That's
got
that's
the
your that's
subwoofer.
that,
It's expensive.
He
That's
got the
your fault.
subwoofer on that
That's
joint,
your
the
fault.
extra controller, the headsets. His money's a little tied up right now. Come on. Do you guys give hall passes?
Hell no.
No,
I'm not
I
giving a
don't.
hall pass.
No.
You're not gonna give a hall pass?
no.
Absolutely. Would you?
I'll act like I'm going to give a hard pass and then
Booger,
see
I
him
hope you're
walking and
watching.
run
He
him
is.
over.
He is.
I hope you're watching, Booger. Because
Will he
we're
get a
gonna
hall
we're gonna
pass?
take this serious.
No,
Would you
I'm
give
not
him
even-
a hall pass?
I don't even have to answer that because he already
Bonnie,
knows.
you know
He's at
damn-
home like,
you know
mhm.
damn well
No.
you ain't tolerating nobody cheating on you.
Listen.
No.
Don't let me find out about it. Don't cheat on me, period. Because if I find out,
Listen,
about it,
listen. Go
which is
ahead.
why it doesn't happen because he just knows. He doesn't want to bail me out.
So then you wouldn't give him permission. So you would never give him a hall pass.
Fuck no. No, honestly, no. I can't do a whole pass. If it was a man I didn't care about and I was only there for my own selfish reasons, I'd be like, go ahead,
Yeah.
fuck them all. Because I'd probably be fucking them all too behind his back. You know what I mean?
Like we're just in
Yeah.
an open relationship. Let's
yeah,
just call
if
it what it
if you're
is.
doing hall passes, like, what's keeping you there?
Yeah,
Why can't you just go be single and live your best life?
yeah.
I don't know. Guys, you giving out hall passes back there? Hall pass?
He said
Anybody
no.
giving out a hall pass?
What's the hall pass consist of? What are we talking
So a hall pass is when you and your significant other decide, like, say for a weekend, you have a hall pass to go do whatever the fuck you want, and so
It's
does
like
she.
an indecent proposal. Am I getting paid?
No,
Because then we could talk. Like,
no. Like you just get a hall pass to step out of your relationship and do whatever you want to do for those
I fuck
2 days.
I fuck whoever and she fucks
Whoever.
whoever.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a hall pass.
It's a hall pass.
Why are we together?
That's true. See?
If it's
Okay.
if it's like if we freaking like if it's that kind of relationship, then that's cool. But if I need the hall pass and she needs a hall pass, we just tired of each other.
Right.
Yeah.
We,
Right. My nigga would never. He would never.
No. No.
Don't
I
ask
agree.
me for no fucking hall pass. I'm gonna throw your ass down the
That's
hole.
how you get stabbed. That's how you get
If
stabbed.
you want to see the crazy, go ahead and try it.
Niggas always gonna drive you crazy. They just don't want to go.
They like the crazy though. I really do firmly believe that these men.
Oh
like
yeah,
that
they
crazy.
like us fighting over them and stuff like
It's a
that.
sparkle
They
in our
like
eyes.
they
Yeah.
like
No,
it.
I really do think you guys do.
They like it.
absolutely not.
You
I don't know,
enjoy.
Absolutely not. When I was maybe 25 to maybe 30 something, early 30. No, now, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't even like you cussing at me. Don't even raise your voice at me, nigga.
All right.
Like, just leave me alone.
Look. All right, ladies. We did it.
We did it.
Again.
Another
Episode number 7.
Yes, we'll
So-
see you all back next week for episode number 8. Of
Yes.
course, again, something really big I forgot to say. TCP Laughs is coming back at you all over again
Yes.
on September 11th. We're hoping for a sold out show all over again.
It's going to be sold out.
Exactly. We'll speak
Better get
into
them
existence.
tickets.
Hosted by myself and Kenzie. I'm sure you'll be seeing us out in these streets pretty soon. We have tons of promo to do. Buy tickets now. We'll put the link in the comments. Please like our pages on YouTube and IG, TCPENT, TCP Entertainment. You can look us up. Follow us on every platform.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Any shout outs?
Oh,
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hi, Dixon. 2 claps and meow. Meow.
Woo. Woo. And on that note, I hope you guys had a great day. We're out.
Enjoy your week.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out. It just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.